I see red, I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule.
Right? 30 out on bond, right? But at first, they had no evidence. Evidence pop up, bonds pop up, right? So I want y'all to kind of like understand that. Evidence pop up, bonds pop up, right? So you know how that go. Listen, I really can't say too much, but I'm gonna get deep into this so y'all can really understand what's happening, right? What? Stop. Why you record the crime? Come on, gang. You recorded it. You recorded it. So the evidence that they got came from Thirsty. That's why Gucci instantly made the diss, because he instantly knew they had that stuff, right? He told them, yo, crash dummy. Use a crash dummy. The whole time I'm getting the money from the real label, because I'm not the label. I'm just the label in between the label. I'm the middleman, right? So Gucci acted as the middleman, got the money. How can you come home from this when they got evidence? And the evidence they got is on video, and the video they got is from Big30, right? But that was some thirsty. Listen, you gotta be thirsty, right? Big30, right? Did some thirsty stuff, right? Listen, everybody thought that Big30 was the one standing by the door, because everybody, y'all seen all the memes y'all picked up, like them standing by the door and blocking Gucci. But he wasn't standing by the door. He was recording. Stop playing on me. What was he shooting? He was shooting a camera. He was holding the camera at Gucci, right? He wasn't doing nothing tough, right?
We got that boy 607 speaking on Pooh Shiesty's only way out. And Sexy Red sacrificing her producer. No, I did see a picture of her at the funeral today. That was her producer. Y'all think it's sacrificial? Oh, come on, man.
Shiesty his cut, right? Shiesty blew his cut on McLaren's, whatever you call it. Well, boom, and they end up in the studio, right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. We have to look at the evidence, right? Because a lot of people think like, yo, Pooh Shiesty gonna come home. It ain't no coming home from this. How can you come home from this when they got evidence? And the evidence they got is on video, and the video they got is from Big30, right? But that was some thirsty. Listen, you gotta be thirsty, right? Big30, right? Did some thirsty stuff, right? Listen.
That's who the Twitch cameraman was? For Pooh Shiesty? Big30? Oh, man.
He ain't lying.
It just gets worse. So not only did he make sure everybody else was on camera, he made sure to let y'all know that it was his camera. This shit here don't make no sense. It's just getting worse. So you telling me y'all still don't think it's AI? It gotta be, bruh. Everybody in the situation like brain.
Everybody thought that Big30 was the one standing by the door, because everybody, y'all seen all the memes y'all picked up, like them standing by the door and blocking Gucci. But he wasn't standing by the door. He was recording. Stop playing on me. What was he shooting? He was shooting a camera. He was holding the camera at Gucci, right? He wasn't doing nothing tough, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody thought that he was doing something tough, but here go the thing, right? Welcome to Rap Day.
Yeah, Pooh had crazy.
The industry
and its tricks.
I swear to God, mama. Stop playing with me. What you gonna do?
We in now.
It's on again. I swear to God, mama. Listen. We gotta talk about Pooh Shiesty, right? And listen, everybody been talking about Pooh Shiesty, but I think I got a different take on what's really going on. So I'm gonna put y'all up on game on that, right? And a lot of people is like, now is saying like Sexy Red sacrificed somebody, right? I mean, I'm gonna put y'all up on it so y'all can know, but for everybody that's here, make sure you do one thing, like, share, and subscribe, right? Listen, let's get it right into it, yeah, because you know I'm Mr. Get Right Into It, right? Listen, everybody know I get right into it, right? When something come up on my desk, right, I gotta speak about it, right? And listen, everybody know I go either way, right? I don't dislike nobody, right? And I don't like nobody, right? People are just people to me, right? But listen, when you in the industry, it's certain tricks you gotta watch out for, right? And listen, a lot of art.
Hold on. Before we continue, I got a real important question. Did you put somebody else's dreads in your head, gang? Now, why do you look different than the dudes? These individual strands and nah, hell no, boy, something going on. I know you be reattaching them cause they be falling off now. You be putting them in your pocket, we done seen it all. But you telling me you got a completely new set on that bit, gang? Now that crazy, gang.
Is don't be seeing the tricks, right? And that's why we here, right? We here because I'm trying to let y'all know all the tricks that go on in the industry, right?
Crazy, gang.
The biggest trick, right? Listen, what happened with Pooh Shiesty is the dumbest thing that a person can ever do, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. To try to get somebody to sign over a deal and think you can get away with it, that's so 1990, right? You can tell you got that from your daddy, right? But I'm gonna say this. A lot of people don't know this. Did y'all know that Pooh Shiesty was signed to 2 different labels? Yeah, Gucci was kind of like his promoting label. It wasn't his home label, right? His home label, where his money was at, the people that owed the money was not Gucci, right? A lot of people don't know this. 1017 did not owe him nothing. 1017 did not agree to pay Pooh Shiesty anything, right? Listen, I'm saying this. Gucci was just the middleman, right? Between the label and Pooh Shiesty, right? 1017 is not official label. I mean, I know y'all think it is, right? But it's like this, right? It don't play, it's not an official label because it don't have all the moving parts, right? It don't distribute its own music, right? It probably don't even own the studio, right? Evidently, it don't own the studio because they was meeting in somebody else's studio, right? So I don't think y'all know how the industry work. So I'm gonna put y'all on game on how the industry work, right? So Pooh Shiesty signed the deal, right? Yeah, he signed the deal, and he signed to Gucci, is what y'all think. But he not. He actually signed to Atlantic, right? With that deal, it kind of like worked like this. They put up the money, right? Gucci do the promo. Simple, easy, done deal, right? But the daddy or Pooh Shiesty didn't understand that. But let me tell y'all how it go, right? So what's what Gucci gonna do? Gucci gonna contact the artist, right? I'm gonna offer you some money. The whole time I'm getting the money from the real label, because I'm not the label. I'm just the label in between the label. I'm the middleman, right? So Gucci acted as the middleman, got the money. How can you come home from this when they got evidence? And the evidence they got is on video. And the video they got is from Big30, right? But that was some thirsty. Listen, you gotta be thirsty, right? Big30, right? Did some thirsty stuff, right? Listen, everybody thought that Big30 was the one standing by the door. Because everybody, y'all seen all the memes y'all picked up, like them standing by the door and blocking Gucci. But he wasn't standing by the door.
Big
He was
Thirsty gang.
recording. So play on me. What was he shooting? He was shooting a camera. He was holding a camera at Gucci, right? He wasn't doing nothing tough, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody thought that he was doing something tough, but here go the thing, right? The government got evidence. The government got witnesses. And before we get into all the witnesses they got, I want to let y'all know that they still got Gucci, right? Because a lot of people thought Gucci didn't snitch. You seen the thing on the internet where it said Gucci retracted his statement. Gucci ain't retract nothing. No, Gucci ain't retracted his statement. Gucci gave another statement.
Remember he dropped the song, but the song was a statement too. He retracted the song too. Come on, gang.
He ain't lying.
Do we gotta play the song? I'll take the copyright and all. Nah, I'll take the copyright and all for the screen, boy. Gucci can have every last 2 pennies we make off this. I'm telling you, boy, come on now. Y'all want me to play the song? Just let me know.
Right, listen, I don't know if y'all know this, but they did another interview, right? After
I was disappointed.
it happened, right? And allegedly, well, not allegedly, the paperwork is out. Gucci told them everything they needed to know again, right? Because I don't think y'all understand, this is a business deal and Gucci's a businessman. Nah, man, Gucci is street, right? And he act like he's street, right? But this just goes to show you that nobody is street, it's all business, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all what's really going on. Y'all remember, Thirsty bond will get denied, right? His bond will get denied. And I'm gonna say this, if you ever been to the feds, I never seen a bond get denied and get approved right after that, right? I just ain't seen that. When your bond denied in the Fed, it's denied. But they denied it and they gave him another bond, right? Soon as he got released, new evidence came out. But remember what they said, they have no evidence to hold Big30, Right? They couldn't hold Big Thirsty, who ain't got 30 cents, who ain't got $30, who need to start hollering right now, who got out and went straight to church. Stop playing with me. Big Thirsty got out and went straight to church. I mean, I know it's Father's Day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
But you ain't no father? Come on, gang. Y'all don't be daddies. Y'all wait to the day the government tell y'all it's Father's Day to try to be a daddy. But listen, Pooh Shiesty about to be somebody else's daddy, right? Because Pooh is about to lose to Shiesty. I'm keeping it real. They just gonna call that man Pooh. But listen, I'm gonna say this. So, they get the phone from 30.
Hey, chill,
Right, you know they get the phone from 30, but 30 did smash the phone, so he wasn't thinking about telling at first. At first, he smashed the phone. But when the feds got the phone, the feds can do something that y'all don't think the feds can do, right? The feds can get in your phone. Usually, right, they couldn't do that, right? Back in the days, they couldn't do that. When Steve Jobs was alive, they couldn't do that, right? Steve Jobs passed away. They got the reason to do that. Now they do that, right? So nothing is safe, not even the iPhone. The iPhone used to be safe, right? You used to can do everything on the iPhone, right? You used to can call people and talk cash on the iCloud, right? It was no way to record it from the cloud, right? But now since they start recording dreams, yeah, they recording dreams. They can easily record this, right? So look, I'm gonna say this. They get Thirsty phone, right? When they get Thirsty phone, it's evidence in the phone, right? And this what I told y'all. Y'all remember I told y'all this. It was Pooh Shiesty daddy who said do the contract. Because y'all seen him at Staples, right? But let's not talk about him going to Staples. Let's talk about we seen him on video holding the contract and he got bond too. How? How did he get bond? Why did he get bond? I don't know if y'all know this, but allegedly, right? I ain't gonna say allegedly. I heard it from Whack 100, right? And listen, Whack 100 running YouTube streets, right? Internet streets is Whack 100, right? He is the exposer, right? Everybody know.
No, you talking about Whack 100?
The exposer. And he got paperwork on Pooh Shiesty daddy, as well as paperwork on Pooh Shiesty, right? So that whole family is Shiesty, right? Listen, they not looking too good, but anyway, he get out on bond too, right? He get out on bond, right? 30 out on bond, right? But at first, they had no evidence. Evidence pop up, bonds pop up, right? So I want y'all to kind of like understand that. Evidence pop up, bonds pop up, right? So you know how that goes.
He said somebody tell a gang. Somebody talking and they talking real good, gang. That what he saying. They working out there with the DA. Get out. How did you get a bond after more evidence showed up? They ain't supposed to go the other way around. Like the bond supposed to get completely shut down soon the evidence show up.
He ain't lying.
So yeah, now somebody made a deal. That's what I'm trying to get at. Let's run it back just 2 seconds.
Bond, right? 30 out on bond, right? But at first, they had no evidence. Evidence pop up, bonds pop up, right? So I want y'all to kind of like understand that. Evidence pop up, bonds pop up, right? So you know how that go. Listen, I really can't say too much, but I'm gonna get deep into this so y'all can really understand what's happening, right? So Pooh Shiesty will get a girlfriend, right? As soon as he get out. And his girlfriend will work for the people. No, I'm keeping it real. She will be a volunteer, right? I'm gonna say this. If you ever been to jail, right? If you famous, listen, I ain't never been to an institution famous. I ain't never been there. But I have seen famous people in the institution. I was locked up with Ryan Isley. And everybody know Ryan Isley, right? Ryan Isley was doing what he was doing, right? And the thing about Ryan Isley is that Ryan Isley was doing everything that he was doing, and I was locked up with him, right? Hold up. Yeah, you can let the Uber through.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, I gotta eat. No, listen, man. I eat one time a day. The Uber coming through. I don't drive. Everybody know this, so stop. I can get right back to what I was talking to, right? Get right back to it. But listen, when it comes to Ryan Isley, I was locked up with him, and I promise y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? He don't mess with me because it was chicken day, right? And I'm serving. First, I'm the cook too. So you know when I cook, I normally don't work the line.
Nah,
but today is chicken, so I'm working the line. He tried to come through twice. No, he don't coming through twice. I told him get out the line, right in front of the police. He ain't talked to me since. So what I'm saying is, it go down in jail, especially for some chicken on chicken day. Stop playing with me, all right? So listen, I'm gonna say this. Pooh Shiesty will mess with this female correctional volunteer, right? They will get juicy. She will give them passes. She will give them the same pass that he was able to go to the studio and get to Gucci, right? Now listen, you probably saying, no, it's a regular studio appointment. It wasn't nothing going on. But the government has text messages, right? And listen, it ain't looking good for Pooh Shiesty with these text messages, right? Listen, first of all, Shiesty said he needed 6 people, right? And listen, the government then made their mind up that the 6 people he need was 6 certified members, right? Based on a text message that he said, and he didn't even say certified members. But I'm gonna tell y'all how they came up with that. Somebody told them. Somebody told them and broke down the messages of what it means, right? But they are saying, and they are alluding to the fact that may not be the fact, that could be propaganda or could be real. That he got 100 great street crips in line that'll do anything he say. They saying Pooh Shiesty is a leader of an army in Memphis, right? And listen, the text messages say I need 2, whatever the feds say, 2 certified members, right? Right? 2 certified cars, I mean, and 6 certified members. They needed 2 cars and 6 members, right? And that's crazy, right? They got called 6 people, right? So everything the government has in text messages is exactly what the government has on video. And everybody thought they didn't have video. Somehow, they got video of Gucci in the studio with everything happening. Who records a crime? Thirsty?
I want to say it got to be AI, gang. It got to be AI, because only a goofy would do such a thing. On informant. Because that was definitely wire activity. That was 2026 wire activity. Talking about, oh, who got a wire on them? Bitch, you don't see that 4K camera in your face? You know that bitch got good, clear, crisp audio.
You ain't lying.
I mean, that better be AI.
What? Stop. Why you record the crime? Come on, gang. You recorded it. You recorded it. So the evidence that they got came from Thirsty. That's why Gucci instantly made the diss, because he instantly knew they had that stuff, right? He told them, yo, crash dummy. Use a crash dummy. Come to find out, he may be a crash dummy, but y'all don't know this. This is Thirsty first time in trouble, right? He never been in trouble before, right? This could grant you a bond in the feds. Listen, I'm gonna say this. For us 30, never been in trouble before, this could grant you a bond. I done seen that happen, right? And this could grant him a safety valve. Let me tell y'all what a safety valve is, right? It means that whatever time he get a safety valve, he get to go up 2 levels, right? The feds is run by the chart, right? The convictions and the chart. But let me tell y'all this. What else the feds got on Pooh Shiesty? And it's kind of crazy. We know about Thirsty, right? We don't know if he told, we don't know if he didn't, but we know that it's his first time, right? But for Thirsty, it ain't his first time. And we also heard he shot 2 people before he got to Gucci. What? Listen, that means you was in jail planning and plotting what you gonna do when you get out, right? I'm gonna say this. The only time somebody do something like that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I just had to go double check the Gucci song right now. Let me show y'all I was playing that right now to let y'all know I'm dead serious. You heard me? The first 2 words this man said within this whole song game was a confessional. He talking about tell the truth. Tell the truth. You a real crash dummy. Gang, if that ain't snitching, I don't know what is. What do you mean tell the truth? Use a true crash. Who you talking to?
He ain't lying.
And I'm pretty sure he dropped the name in that song. Like, come on, gang. That was not a diss song. That was a confession, gang. That was a statement. You heard me?
He ain't lying.
Come on, gang.
Or think something like that, or attempt something like that, it's when they ain't got no money, right? I'm gonna say this. He had a lot of people that thought he was rich and thought that they was okay as long as he was okay. But the thing is, he was not okay, right? He was not okay. The moment you start looking for money, you're not okay. Listen, I'm rich, I'm telling you, I'm rich. If somebody owe me right now, I don't even worry about it, I'm rich, right? The moment I need the money, I look for it, right? I'm keeping it real. You only look for money when you need it, right? If you don't need money, you don't look for it. If you don't need money, you ain't robbing. Everybody want to say that the robbery and all this stuff, I do it just for the fun. No, you don't. You do it because you broke. Don't nobody do it just for fun. Everybody do it because they broke. And it's okay if you're from the trenches, you're from the streets. But don't bring that to the business world, right? Because once you bring it to the business world, it ain't no guarantee that you gonna make it back to the streets, right? So listen, it's gonna take Pooh Shiesty lot to get out of this, right? I don't know what all the government has, but I know what they release is enough, right? It's enough. And I'm gonna say this. I was looking at what Woody said. Y'all know Woody got a problem with me. I ain't got no problem with Woody. But Woody said some real, he said something really real, right? He said that basically that Shiesty need to go down there and say he coerced them all to do it. He made them all do it. So they're saying he the leader anyway and go and get them a time cut, right? But I don't think he gonna have to do that, right? Because I think everybody finna tell on him. The government finna already know. Because he did coerce them to do it. They only did it because he had money. If he didn't have no money, they wouldn't have did it, right? He got promised things. I'm talking about Thirsty. He got that deal, right? Maybe he got promised that deal, right?
You allegedly did get bond after the situation, so no.
I don't know, but the government know, and it's a problem. Pooh Shiesty got a problem. Pooh Shiesty is never coming home. A lot of people think he's coming home, but I'm telling you why he's not never coming home and why he cannot never come home. You committed a violent crime, right? On federal papers. I don't know if y'all know how the feds work. He was on federal papers. So you got 5 years of federal papers. You get in trouble, that 5 years start over, right? It start over. So Pooh Shiesty haven't even started the first time yet, right? Then he gotta get the second time. And then he gotta run consecutive, right? And then y'all better hope there was no drugs involved in that case, right? And listen, they haven't said nothing yet, but the government known for secret indicting people, right? Supersede indictment people, right? And just come up with some new stuff, right? The government known for doing that. I'm not saying they're gonna do that, but they probably do that. You never know what you can lose, right? Messing with the government. But we know what Sexy Red lost. Stop playing with me. Listen, oh my God. Listen, I'm from St. Louis, right? And when you from St. Louis, we don't lose a lot of stuff, right? But I'm gonna say this, y'all been seeing stuff on the internet with Sexy Red suing her security for allegedly, well not allegedly, she is claiming that he stole, right, jewelry and money that ranged around 500K, right? And I'm gonna say this, he went to the internet and he will make a statement and his statement will sound something like this. I ain't been paid, right? Listen, but I don't think y'all understand. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. Listen, the artists do not pay you, right? The artist stuff is paid and handled by the label and the labels pay slow. I'm telling you this, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Say for instance, an artist was to go to the studio, right? They build up tabs and the label pays the studio at once, right? That's why I tell every artist, if you do go to a label deal, you do get a distro, get your own studio, right? So when a label pay the check to the studio, they pay that check to you, right? So you earning double digits on your stuff, right? But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't know that. Evidently, y'all know Gucci didn't know that. We just talked about that. They meeting in a different studio, right? But when it comes to Sexy Red, she know that. So she's not finna pay you when the label's supposed to pay you, right? So evidently, he get mad. Boom, he filed a lawsuit. Boom, boom, boom. That's what he should have did. Filed a lawsuit. He didn't do that. He stole. You can't steal, right? How you gonna steal from somebody to work with you to mess your name up in the industry? Listen, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people think that eye for an eye, but eye for an eye leave everybody blind, right? So you gotta understand this. Yeah, you got ripped off, right? You didn't get paid as you thought. You didn't get paid as fast as you wanted to be paid, but you would have got paid. Listen, if you're watching this, the label gonna pay. There's one thing about the label, they pay. Nobody got a problem with that.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
They pay, but they don't pay what you're supposed to get, right? So you know it's gonna be short, but you was gonna get something, just should have waited on it, right? But she got other problems with people not getting paid. Her producer didn't get paid, and he dead. Yeah, he dead. Rest in peace, right? And a lot of people are insinuating and trying to say that she sacrificed him, because he was also suing Sexy Red, right? But I'm gonna say this, Sexy Red is not Sexy Red. So you can sue Sexy Red as the artist, and it's not suing Sexy Red as the person, right? It's basically her catalog. You suing, you know how the thing going on with Blueface right now, he gotta pay Soulja Boy, baby mama, the royalties, right? That's how this goes, right? So they're trying to target her royalties, but the thing is, Sexy Red probably not getting no royalties yet because she's still in the situation and still trying to recoup, right? So they have to deal with the label on that, right?
Like songs. You think
listen, I'm saying this. A lot of people want to say, "Oh man, she sacrificed him." I heard he OD'd off fentanyl. It's fentanyl and everything. It could have been weed. He could have walked around and touched something. You never know when it comes to the fentanyl, right? When a person OD for something like that, and we got to follow YouTube guidelines because YouTube guidelines do not do fentanyl, right? Fentanyl is bad, right? A lot of people ODing off of it. It's not a good drug, and I wouldn't suggest nobody do it, right? But it's in everything, so you got to watch everything. He probably wasn't trying to do it, and then he done it, and then he died, right? So y'all can't always put that on Sexy Red or always put that on, the labels, like they sacrifice somebody. Because all the times, people ain't getting sacrificed. You never know if somebody getting sacrificed. How you know if somebody getting sacrificed? You don't know. But people always talk like people getting sacrificed. He dead, but did he get sacrificed? Nobody knows, right? But I know this, Sauce Walka. Man, I want to walk all over Sauce Walka. I don't know what's wrong with Sauce Walka, gang. I'm for real. Listen, I'm going to say this. Sauce Walka will hang with Dean the Great, right? Glaze him heavy, and then leave and diss him, right? I'm keeping it real. He will leave and disrespect him bad because Dean was asking, why are you so hyper, right? He's like a hyper kid. He like a kid that never had nothing. I'm keeping it real. That's why it's hard to believe that he got some kind of money. He don't act like a person that got money. Money is silent, right? I'm keeping it real. I'm not saying that he don't got a little bit of money, but I'm saying he ain't good. Because if he was good, he won't do all that talking. I mean, it's okay to talk when it's time to talk, but listen, why you talking when it's not time to talk? You're talking too much. You yelling, you talking, you screaming at Ray, right? And listen, everybody know Ray can't fight. Ray J. Everybody know Ray J don't fight, right? You know he Brandy brother. You called him Brandy brother. So why would you try to fight Ray J, right? And why would you put out $100,000 like $100,000 is some money. It's not no money. $100,000 is only money to somebody that's broke, right? I'm keeping it real. A person
that money to me, man.
With $100,000 right now, $100,000. Of course, if you in America, you got $100,000 right now. You can do a lot of things with it, right? But if all you got is $100,000 with no liquid assets, you poor, right? Because they come and go. How long could a person live off $100,000? Right? How long? Right? How many months is that of survival? I don't know. But that's the reason why people still be in survival mode, because they're thinking about surviving. I don't think about surviving. I know 100,000 won't do nothing. I know 1 million won't do nothing. I know there's no amount of money that's going to be enough for me. Right? So I don't worry about it. I just keep doing what I'm doing.
I ain't said enough, but that should do something for me. 100,000, 1 million, and send it my way. You ain't lying. You might go ahead and route all your account and route your numbers straight over to my account, gang. So you ain't even gotta worry about that pathetic money no more. You feel me? You ain't gotta worry about that hindrance on yourself. You ain't lying. Remember, no attachments, gang. Would you be saying, no attachments to the physical world? So go ahead and attach all your physical and liquid assets over to Guappo. You don't even really like them shit. You ain't lying. Money don't buy happiness. Right, gang? Yeah. Go ahead and route that bitch over to me then. You ain't lying. Route that bitch over to me then, gang. I would love it.
Concentrate on the money because I know I'll never get full that way. How much money I want? All of it. Yeah, I want all of it. So if I kept my attention on the money, I'd never stop because it ain't enough, right? How much money is enough? All never enough, right? I'm keeping it real. All never enough. You never got enough money. So therefore, you can't work for money. The moment you work for money is an endless work. So you got to find something else to work for besides the money. But people don't got nothing else to work for besides the money, so they end up working forever because the money forever will keep you working, right? Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. Shout out to Sauce Walka, but I want to walk all over you. Listen, I'm going to say this. I got an artist for y'all today, right? I'm about to play this video, right? I'm going to put it right here, right? There's an artist from St. Louis, right? His name, Devo, right? Yeah, I know Devo. But listen, if you want to get your song played, right? Get your songs heard in front of people right here on Rap This, you gotta text me at 314-201-7104. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. This Devo.
You ain't lying. Shout out, man. Shout out, man. Y'all boys think about that Pooh Shiesty situation. I still think the video AI, gang. It gotta be. Ain't no way y'all finna tell me that real, cause everybody in that video look like they faking. It look too fake, gang. It looked too convenient for only one specific person, and that's the kind of solve the case. I'm telling you, gang, Gucci don't look right in that video. Pooh Shiesty them don't look right in that video. Only person that's gonna look at that video like, ooh, this it, is the trying to solve the case. That's it. I'm telling you, that video is only convenient for one thing. What? All right, and yeah, the Sexy Red situation too. I don't know, man. I ain't even know that about her producer. I seen her going to the funeral today, and that was the first time I even knew that was a producer of hers. You feel me? So I don't know. You know, you always be thinking everybody done put somebody up for collateral. That's how we can say it. You always think somebody done put somebody else up for collateral to go ahead and go up in life. But I think they got a whole new method they running with right now. I see they running with that humiliation ritual. But they got everybody humiliation ritual and they sell every other day. Like every day.
You ain't lying.
Ain't you did your humiliation rituals already? They got these but they spamming humiliation rituals right now. But that bitch look crazy. Nah, for real. But now that both these situations crazy, man.
But I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I will hit a list for real, nigga, get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing, better than spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.